On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Field Street and are ready for kickoff. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius.
He's going for it all. And the DB right with him to knock it away. This offense has a second down play. Back to pass, it's Battiato. Feeling some heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And here comes the punt team. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So Memphis offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Got it on the outside. It's straight. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Memphis will be forced to punt. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Looking for a man. It's Battiato. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They go to the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gonzalez.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Looking to move it through the air. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today.
Number 7, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking for a man. It's Hennigan. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Tigers are on the move. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Sweet feet on the move. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Wide receiver shows motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Zings it complete to the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hennigan. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll throw it on first down. Hines is tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Line getting set on second down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Willis. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. They're bringing heat. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt.
That makes the score. Middle Tennessee 6, Memphis 0.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got it on the move. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hennigan. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
That's caught. It's Butler. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They're going to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Pressure coming. Coming after it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Middle Tennessee, 9. Memphis, 7.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a connection. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Makes his connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hennigan. Firing to the right, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on 1st down. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. He's going to pass. Got it set up on the outside. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick completion on the out. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. A little screen to the running back. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. An 84-yard drive there. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Defense says, no thanks, we prefer 4th down. Penalty declined. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. 1st down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Hennigan. It's complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires left. Complete downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Quick strike complete.
And you throw it a hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Tigers have it with a first and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Hennigan. Shoots it to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. It'll be a draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Keeps the legs moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Line gets set. 1st down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Hennigan. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now they'll try the right side. At the 35, he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
2nd down.
Motion from the offense. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Drake. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire. That linebacker showed that there.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back on the move. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. With jet sweep pass. Pass to 45. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. To the air, it's Hennigan. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. He's looking to throw it. He'll pull it down, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Give to the back. Plows through the defense. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Dropping back, it's Vattiato. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking to move it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Second down.
He wants to throw here on second down. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. To throw, it's Spatiato. Finds his big tight end. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Hard running there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle. Now it's setting up 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Kelly. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Offense getting set for 1st down. He wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Battiato. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Willis. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU.
Middle Tennessee.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. And nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
So as big as that touchdown was, equally as big, converting this 2-point attempt and making it a 1-score game. They'll try to blast their way in. He's into the end zone, and we've got a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Middle Tennessee, 25.
Here at his own